Welcome, and thank you. As Carolyn was talking about her story, I have a similar story. My name is Shannon Henderson, and I'm from the Squamish Nation, and I'm a proud Indigenous woman. My story begins at the age of 3. My brother and I were taken from our family and placed into foster care. The term was called the 60 scoop. The scooping of Indigenous children came from a social worker back in the 60s. They would go into the communities and scoop up Indigenous children. And my brother and I were one of them. My brother was sent to Montreal, I was sent to Surrey, and then to Philadelphia. I was in 5 different foster homes. Some were good, some were bad. It was years later when I returned to my community. During this time, I had lost my identity, my cultural, and continued to feel lost. Who was I? Where did I belong? I don't look the same as my family. My skin is a different color. I still carry this with me to this day. Often, I would lie in bed and cry. I went through a series of depression, anxiety. I would always ask myself, why me? I felt very fortunate that my grandmother had the strength to fight to get us back, as all 13 of her children were residential school survivors. As years went by, I tried to fit the puzzle together, but it was that one piece that was still missing. It wasn't until years later when the pieces started to fit into place. Mother Earth knew I was ready emotionally and physically. By standing here today, I have become stronger and I stand taller. I know I can handle what lies ahead for me in my journey. So my journey begins. My uncle, my godfather, who is a storyteller, drummer, singer, has become my mentor. I had a meeting with him and asked him to help me understand where I belong. I felt a need to learn more as I was ready. He took me underneath his wing and accepted my offer. I was committed. We met once a month and talked about the history of our families' protocols. We would sing, we would drum our sacred songs. My children and grandchildren would join in and learn too. It makes me proud that we are changing generations and future generations to bring back our traditional ways. I've taken my teachings and shared them with my colleagues. I facilitate reconciliation learning opportunities at work. I remember the words from my grandfather before he passed. He said, "Be proud of where you come from and use your voice as we can't. You need to be our voice and share our history. I work for an organization that has adopted reconciliation as a core value, which aligns with my values. We have approximately over 3,000 employees. I've managed to help 80% of the organization to reach at least one reconciliation experience and understand the dark history of our Indigenous peoples and all Canadians. I share this with you because this has helped me tremendously with my own personal journey of who I am. I finally get it. And my children and my grandchildren will too. Today I have dressed in my regalia to show you how far I've come on my journey. Every time I wear my regalia, I know who I am. And I continue to feel stronger, lighter, and braver to share my story with you today. I found the missing part of me and my voice. Oisium, oichka.